Good morning, YouTube and my fellow subscribers. I am going to be here making another video on some topics that I thought about while I was coming on the train today at work. I started to write them down, and then they turned into a whole topic that I want to share with you guys. Throughout me here helping other people, giving them information as much as I can, doing what I can. I've helped a few members that I met through my channel. They bought their NACA house. One member bought the house, had an instant equity of $25,000. Another member bought the house and is doing some work. And there's some common theme that came out that I wanna address. So I made a video and I'm gonna title it "Now You Found Your Home." So as I said, I'm reading from my phone the notes. So I'm saying a home is the single biggest financial investment most of us will ever make. And if you make mistakes, they can cost you big in the end. So make this selection armed with as much information as you can. The current world that we live in right now is full of information, and for people who are looking for it. In this age of Google, YouTube, Instagram, and much more, information is at our fingertips for those of us who wants to find it. You don't need a lot of time to find this information. If you have a topic that you want the information really fast, you jump on Google. Ask Google. You don't even have to type it. Now you have Google Assistant. You could just say it and Google will give you an answer real quick. You could jump on YouTube and watch a 2-minute video. You could go on Instagram. It's all there. It's so research and finding information doesn't take time like it used to. So there's no excuse to find the information that you want. So let's talk. Now you found the home you would like to buy. There are some people that are vital in this process. Number one is the realtor. Now the realtor doesn't have to be a NACA realtor. Number two is the inspector. From my understanding, it doesn't need to be a NACA inspector, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna find out, but do your research on Google. I did my research and I found that you should find an inspector that is American Society of Home Inspectors, ANSI. ASHI, that's ASHI. Google it. Google what that is. Look for the inspectors in your area. Or just find an inspector that is good. A house inspector that is good. The second thing the third person who's important is the contractor. This contractor doesn't need to be NACA approved, but they need to be licensed and insured. In all these, you don't be naive. Don't be foolish about this. This is your home we're talking about, and your money, and nobody else cares about it like you. Nobody else will care about it like you. So take a little time to inform yourselves. Even if you don't know what you're doing, the information is out there readily available to anybody who wants it. Take a little time to do some digging. Remember, this is your investment. $150,000 on average. Most of us are never going to buy anything that expensive in our whole lives. So if you should take an hour to do some research that can save you thousands in the long run, take the hour and do it. So let's talk about the inspection. Let's face it, there are people who know what they're doing and do the best to help others who have no clue what they're doing. And then there are people who don't know what they're doing and they BS their way through it. Now, we all have BS at some point. So, I understand that. So, not all inspectors are created equal. Just like in every profession, you have doctors, and then you have doctors. You have lawyers, and then you have lawyers. You have police, and then you have police. They're not all created equal. Some go above and beyond, and some don't. So, again, it's your house, it's your investment. Why they should care, but they're not gonna care like you. And then you're gonna find some that really are knowledgeable and inform you and help you. So you're gonna have some of them who are gonna point things out to you that's gonna save you a lot of money, and then you're gonna have some of them that are not gonna point things out to you, and that's gonna cost you a lot of money. Now I understand we're very busy in our lives, in our day-to-day lives, and we don't have time to really look up the information that we want. But I'm going to reiterate that it is paramount that you at least spend a little bit of time looking up something that's going to cost you more than 150,000 upwards. So yeah, look it up. Now, when an inspector is going to inspect your house, I know, again, I'm going to say it, we're busy. So they tend to want you to put your entire trust in them, which you should, because when you go to a doctor, you put your trust into a doctor that they're going to do the surgery properly and save your life. So, yes, you should. But with inspectors, wrong. Don't put your entire trust into them. Try to understand what to look for. Watch some YouTube videos. Ask a friend that knows something about buildings, that knows more than you. As much, stand over the inspector and annoy the shit out of them. Stand over them. Ask questions. If something don't look right to you, say, should it be like this? Should it be like that? Ask them questions. You have to remember that it's your house, and if the inspector misses something, let's say a lead pipe that needs to, a lead pipe, lead paint, asbestos, etc., and you buy that house, you have to understand that the problem is now yours, and you have to pay to get rid of it. And lead and asbestos are expensive things to remove. So some inspectors, I know, beneath the walls there's no way to tell what the pipes, but some inspectors, like a friend of mine blatantly said, the walls were ripped open in her bathroom, and the inspector saw the pipe, that it was lead, and didn't even mention it in the report. Now she has to remove that pipe at her cost, when she could have got it removed by the sellers. So things like that. You have to be diligent. Now, big hazards like that, of course, we don't know what to look for, but you know when a pipe is not plastic, PVC, copper, you know lead, lead pipe, how they look. If you don't know how they look, Google lead pipe, how they look, and you'll know. So, hey, there's no excuse. You need to do some homework. Now, let's say you found the house you would like, and you'd like to do some improvements to it, renovate, etc. I'm very sorry to say, but most, not all, but most contractors are the most unethical people out there. They will stop at nothing to steal your money. Let me repeat, they are unethical. Most of them. And most of them are thieves. They just want to make a big profit and not do the work. That's just how they are. Now, most of them are thieves, but so most of them, if an item is $10, they might want to charge you $50 for it. Now, I understand everybody wants to make a profit, but don't try to steal my money now. Come on, like seriously. So it's up to you. You could do things, very small things. You might not know much, but we know when people are trying to take us for a ride. We know that. So if they say something that's just out of the ordinary, ask somebody. Google it. Do some research. Do something. You don't just pay them your money unless you're rich like that and you have it. Hey, do it. So don't take their word for anything. Look it up. For instance, if an inspector comes and they're buying a material and they say, well, I went to Home Depot and it cost me $50. It cost $50. You could quickly jump on Home Depot's website and see what the thing costs. Now, what if you jump on there and it costs $10? Now you see that the inspector is trying to rob you $40. So, you could independently verify what the things cost. You could go online, you could call the supplier, you could call the store. Don't just take their word for it. Remember, they're thieves. Most of them are thieves, and they're trying to steal your money. Get a friend. If you don't have any idea what you're doing, get a friend that knows what they're doing at least, and make the friend talk. You talk to the friend and the inspector. So now you're not gonna prevent this. They're gonna rob you. They're gonna rob me. But I'm gonna try to minimize it as much as possible, because hey, there's other ways to do things, and if you just have to minimize the way that they do it. Now, remember, not all contractors are like Chip and Joanna Gaines from HGTV's Fixer Upper, or the Property Brothers, or the other HGTV shows. Not all of them are like that, so get that out of your head. Some of them aren't like that. And even if you use reputable companies, big contractors with nice websites and stuff, they could be the biggest thieves. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Go with your gut feeling, and go with people who are not trying to bullshit you. Like, get multiple quotes. Don't just go with the first person and be there. Remember, this is your house. This is your house. In general, have an idea of what's happening in your home. generally. Okay. This takes me to the next topic: finding a contractor. This is what I plan to do for myself. I plan to ask people. Ask people, do you know any contractors? Another good one that I heard is go to Home Depot, Lowe's, or any hardware stores and go to the pro desk, or just go there for half hour in the busy time, hang out there, see the contractors that are coming in and out, ask them if they have time, pick their brains, ask them questions. If they don't, get their card, call them, come out to do a quote. So ask around. Go. I think Lowe's and Home Depot, the pro desk is like one of the options I'm definitely gonna try. Definitely. Another one, house.com, among many others. Angie's List, Facebook services, Google. That's how you could find people. When you're driving by in your car and you see like construction going on, get out of your car, ask the people that are working. Ask the managers. They probably could direct you. They probably could help you. You never know. You never know. Just ask around. Be diligent. So, in this process, Google or the internet should be your best friend. Do as many interviews as you can and ask as many people as you can. I am gonna put up what I wrote here and how to find a contractor. I provided some links, and they're eye openers. You could look on the links and see, but they're eye openers that just do your best not to have these contractors rob you. These realtors literally screw you, because realtors, they're in bed with the contractors and they say, oh, use this contractor, blah blah blah, when that contractor is no good. That contractor is literally no good. My friend just told me how the realtor is working with the contractor, overcharging her, double charging her for stuff that she already paid for. So be diligent. This is your home. This is an expensive process. This is not like walking into a car dealership and buying a $20,000 car. This is your home that you're spending $150,000 or more on. So be diligent, do your homework, and just do your homework. Be as prepared as you can. Now I'm gonna post this and hope this information helped someone. Bye.